Amrei?
What do you recommend that I could do with my students apart from sharing your voice? So, when you are teaching, what are red flags of situations where you see democracy in academia is eroding, and how would you then handle those situations?
Well, I think the students are very active in fighting to save our democracy, at least the ones that I've talked to. And I think it's a good thing to give them space to talk about what they worry about. And I had the feeling when I did that, they also worry a lot and they also do a lot. For instance, they have their own initiatives, they have their own forms of protest. And it's a good thing to share that, because then maybe other people will join them to discuss what we can do in order to save our democracy. It's very important to do all those protests, of course, but there is so much more that we can do, especially as people who are teaching at universities, because we are people whose voices will be heard, either in teaching or when we, for instance, give a talk somewhere or science communication or something like that. I think it's important to just raise this issue and say the reason why I can do what I can do is that we have this democracy that I'm standing upon. And if this changes, actually, then that would have bad consequences, not only for the whole society, but obviously also for academia. And therefore, I think everywhere where somebody puts a microphone in front of my mouth and lets me say something, it would be a good thing to remind everybody that we all need to fight for democracy.